god, you told me I was getting 100 gems and then like what? Like you literally owe me like 100 gems. Actually, it is 100 gems. He was giving me to me so I can, you know, get a pass. And Bo was 100 off. So I'm currently doing ads so I can spend for my gems. I want to spin for my gems. Okay, 40 seconds. Where's my audio? Anyway. Oh my god! Why am I kicking ability tokens? Oh, that's why. If they could have make it easier for gems, I would actually get gems. And every single ad is 30 seconds, so I have to wait for 40 seconds. Every single ad, I'm an ad. Sure. Okay, finally. Where's the freaking ads? See that small? See what now? I got a big piece of glass in front of it. I almost did not got it. Okay, anyways. Finally, gems. The pen. Of course, I join and it starts. And of course, the EU servers. Yeah, I got most of the abilities. Nice. What happened to volleyball? Oh, wait. Volleyball is available, but it just say X because that showed X from the last one. The only ability I can use is kick. I know Ambo's in Shab's lobby, so I'm just joining him. Ooh, okay, I got two good teammates. Of course, Finley top. Of course, Finley got no max invisibility because it sucks. And of course, the teammate only got no. The finishers left, realizing that realizing that there were no more people. Oh wait, no, Sharps swap him, swap Finley to Sharps. So is Finley on Sharps' team? Yeah, this Finley. Wait, what? Is it EU ping? I cannot tell. Dive, Anyway, thanks Ambos for making sure I get into the lobby. Thank you, Ambos. And I just punch Ambos. Sorry, Ambos. I thought that was my punch. right.
Hey guys, guess what? Block Blast just got a brand new update. There are two ways to play now. First, you can take a photo right away and capture everything in front of you.
Oh yeah, I have done that.
Pick your favorite photo
Yeah, I
from
already
your
did
gallery
that.
and start playing instantly. It's so much fun.
I like on no
My favorite
copyright
part?
music.
Playing with your most loved photos and getting higher scores. That's where the best sense of achievement comes from. Right now, it's time to share your favorite view and your most beloved moments. What are you waiting for?
Yeah, we got a little bit of copyright music, but okay. Not like going to ban me or something. And probably YouTube won't detect it since I was talking. Why is it giving me directions? What's off? Where does this go? Over there? Oh no, this is the direction of my gems. If I even did gems. Yes, gems! Nice music. We're going every Saturday morning. Why did my thing just suddenly got dark? Or was that just the ad? Then I guess I got the small X. Oh my god. For the last time, I got a glass thing. 20 gems? It wasn't even gems. No, is there a like... Banana Max? Just why no gems? Is there even gems in here? No. I know the gems in here, but you think I can do? You think I can get 45% gems when I do a lot of waves? No. Your last ad, please.
Pop-ups pretty much do nothing to protect your privacy. Opera for iOS fixes all of that.
Yeah,
Thanks
Opera.
to a built-in ad blocker and free VPN. We're talking no ads, no trackers, and the capability to work and keep your data secure no matter where you are. Download Opera from the App Store now and try it for yourself. Default browsers are slow, full of pop-ups, and pretty much do nothing to protect your privacy. Opera for iOS fixes all of that. Thanks to
Oh
a
my
built-in
god,
ad
it's a
blocker
looping
and
thing.
free VPN.
Or I just get that instantly. But I got the looping thing. Oh my god. What? It's looping the eggs? There's no chance I get 30 gems. Or even gems. Just ability tokens. Why am I keep getting ability tokens? Is that the only thing that the game wants me to do? all these people just log on for shops. Like, that's just crazy. Let's see what shops doing.
Guys, KFC's 60-piece chicken popcorn have scammed me. Guys, does KFC actually give 60 pieces of chicken popcorn for £6? We're going to count each chicken popcorn piece and see if they're lying to us. Right, so let the counting begin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Guys, we're going to be here for ages. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we've got 50 left. 11, 12, 19, 20. Let's keep on counting. But before we do that, guys, like I said, if you're watching, I am following my channel. If you're new here, drop your boy a follow. And you also like the video. The like goal is 500 likes, your boy. And the first counting is 21, 22, 27, 28, 29, 30 pieces of chicken popcorn. We are halfway there. It doesn't look like there's going to be 60. I can't lie to you guys. 31, 32, 39, 57, 58, 59. No way, guys. There's 2 left. So that means that's 60 and 61. Guys, KFC is 6.
Apparently, if you're saying ABC to this.
It's for not scamming. Oh, so what my blog you watching? I mean, Geo, that's okay, but where's the other thing? I was literally just watching those. Where? Oh, other traps.
Go green by getting Clean Car Happy at Tidal Wave Auto Spa. Washing your car at home uses more water and sends dirty.
Oh my god, I'm winning. Wait, hold on. I was Sonic. I mean, at least he a master, but Sonic is actually gold. Gold, Sonic. I need you. My game lagging. Never mind, my game is not lagging. Also, I'm by myself. Wait, never mind. It's actually looking because I probably need to go to the thing to get my thing. What am I saying? Was it like and punch? No. So hug. I thought it was with actual emote, but I guess not. No, I was meant to click. I mean, I was meant to activate punch. Yo, Sonic! Oh, does Sonic got teammates? Oh my god. So Sonic does got teammates. Hey, that was my teammate. Well, I think so. Let's see if Elliot is live because he did send me a fun invite. For the invite. Of course, I need to type the entire thing. Oh, it's +1. update. Chance for gems? No. Chance for gems? No. Money. How did I got 10,000? Stumble box. No gems. I'm popping all the comments. Yeah, I got a boyfriend. I mean, it's good. I'm from a different nation. Imagination. Well, risk it. Ooh, I got French fries. Yeah, I'm about to work a job. Or this person going to eat me. Or wear French fries. I need some French fries on my head. I just don't wish it out. I got so way. With some freaking French fries. I need French fries on my table. I know that this ice cream machine that is broken, but I know that it is working. If you don't give me free French fries, I will work at night a working job. And I will work at another job. Hustling me, try pick, taco, or taco Tuesday, every single day. I got a picture in my mind. I don't deliver it. That's a night ball. That's a night dream. My teammate is named Good for a reason. Night ball. That's a night dream. Yo, we both heroes. Both heroes. Nice. Yo, just let me. Why is people hating the 911 job? I'm in 927. I'm in 24/7. Oh my god! Where does the line go? Four to 11 drop. No. 7 to. No, 7. No! What is this word? What is this? Let's go. Yo, what I even did? Did I just slide on somebody's head? Did I dive into another? Goes back to punch that guy, so I'm gonna punch him back. Yo, yo, yo. I can jump was a night dream. Yeah, why are all these people offline? Also, I just saw my tokens and my gems. That's so real. We need to change the numbers. Just move the 9 and 8. Get abilities. Let me click. And my punch, so I can swap it, so I can actually get a good gameplay. So I got my brains working out, so this is punch and this, because this is in order. Punch and yeah, then go to ball and kick. So ball and kick. Do you guys see what I'm going to say? Yeah. But of course I need to change my invisible. Oh, I forgot I need to upgrade. Yeah, that was hot. There's no. Maybe my kick, but I don't see planning to change this. Am I able to buy the thing where we're like, you want? No, that's weird. So I want to rewind. Do I even know how much ability tokens I got? Oh. Well, these are gonna be my emotes. I just need to check. Also, what's taking so long for these? Okay, so bro just ended, so
So I just logged on to Manicube, a server people have been claiming is pay to win because of its loot crates and $50 ranks. But today, I want to test, can a random person actually log onto the server, spend hundreds of dollars, and easily make it to the top? And if so, how much do they have to spend? The game I picked for this experiment was Skyblock, because the gameplay is so pure and simple. Chop this tree, make a cobblestone generator, spend $100 on useless garbage. I mean, seriously, what's the point of even owning netherite armor? It's not like I can die. Oh. Nah, just kidding. I also bought the ability to fly. Okay, but this is absurd. I've already dropped $100 on this server, and there's still stuff I can't afford. Now this here is the server's top 10 leaderboard. Look how much money everyone has. 22 billion! People have spent months working for this. So for our experiment, if in a week I can get to the #1 spot, that means the server is pay to win. But I can't exactly just buy my way to the top of the leaderboard. On the server's store, there's no way to just buy money, but what we can buy is Cubits. One Cubit is roughly $1, which makes them very valuable. So we can use these to buy things that will make us money. I heard spawners were the fastest money maker, so I found the most expensive one, Iron Golem, and bought the server's entire stock. But when I went to go place funds came from harvesting crops. How much money do you have right now?
4K.
Alright, we don't gotta put that part in the video. Okay. No. Wrong. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna kill like 1,000 chickens and then you're gonna be wishing you never called me before. But Colin was right. I was paying to win, yet wasn't winning. So to solve that problem, okay, let's run it again. But I was thinking, Colin might be onto something by harvesting carrots. They sell for a good amount, so if I built a massive farm, it could be our best moneymaker. Now, I wanted this larger, but I didn't want to spend all the time building it. It's not like there was any obvious tool or command that I could purchase that would expand the farm easily, but I want you to know something. You can buy anything in this world with money. We got some on our island. Now, this player, Penny Crazy Yakro, was just a random person I found in chat who I thought would be desperate for cubits, so I made them an offer. Every chunk of carrot farm they built, all paid my 10th of a cubit. They were obviously skeptical at first. Nobody on the server is paying cubits for a carrot farm, but they trusted me enough to start with one. Oh, look at them go! This is so fun. I just get to keep mining and keep making money, and I just look over and there's more stuff being built. Wait, 3 cubits? Well spent. I could tell Yakro really trusted me at this point because they then went on to build 7 more chunks before asking for the last payment. Oh my god. Look how fast they built this entire thing. This guy's insane. In total, I spent a cubit on the carrot farm, which now that I'm saying that's a real life dollar, does make it seem like I paid too much, but it's not like I was being thrifty with my other cubits. I was throwing real life money at whatever I wanted. Hey, it'd be nice if I had a tool with fortune to get me more carrots. Sure, let's buy one of the best pickaxes on the server just for the fortune 6. It's annoying that I have to type /sell every time my inventory is full. Sure, let's just buy a talisman that does it for me. I could now make $1,000 every second I was able to harvest carrots, so I wanted this farm 100 times the size. But I found a helpful tool, obviously costing cubits, that would place down 5 blocks of farmland at once. So now the slowest part of expanding the farm was just the initial planting of the carrots. But I really did not want to do that for the thousands of farmland I wanted to place. Now, planting carrots was a job that anyone could do, so I literally got anyone to do it for me. Mouse. This player could not be newer to the server. Imagine you're a kid joining a skybox server for the first time. There's endless possibilities, and just immediately being put to work by the bourgeoisie. Here's the thing, is this guy is so new to the server, I don't even think I have to pay him in cubits. I'm incredibly rich, I'm still exploiting free labor. I kind of understand it now. Is this slavery? No, I'm paying you. But I don't need payment. I think my employee just died. They disappeared. The last carrot they planted near the edge. I think they fell off. Well, luckily, tedious manual labor is easily replaceable. I reached out to a new player, Frosted Frex, who was so new to the server. When I offered to pay them cubits, they went, "What's that?" Which is why they didn't want to plant carrots for me. But I still teleported them to my island, gave them carrots, and told them to plant. And well, look who's planting carrots. Oh, it happened again. Oh no, they're planting so fast. Oh, Frosted Frex, that's so embarrassing. Yeah. Dude, one of my old employees is back. Yes. I had to pay Yakro an actual wage of cubits, but it all evens out because I paid Frosted Frex $50,000.
Ambush.
I will
How
make
you
that
steal
in less than a minute running this farm. But this is when my island got hectic. Now I have so many people DMing me. Who is this? There's just a random person on my island. Dude, I need to keep planting. They're actually going so fast. Oh no, Frosted Frex left. Since it worked the first time, I teleported Frosted Frex back to my island, told them, no, you need to keep planting. And now I have 4 people on my island planting carrots. But here, I wish I could say this is the true power of being able to pay
Ooh,
I have to do whatever I want. This isn't paying to win, mostly because half these people aren't being paid. Frosted Frex just gave me, I don't want to do it anymore. In total, for this whole farm, I spent 8 cubits, which is $8 real life dollars. But honestly, it's kind of pathetic how this video is about spending a ton of money, and I haven't even broken like 4 digits yet. Everyone's gonna think I'm broke.
What? I didn't even.
Log into your old class account. Number one, why you gonna
You wanna know who is broke? Colin. He's still not spending a single dime on this server, so I wanted to check on his progress and then do a little prank. So, as I can see, your carrot farm is, okay. Pig spawner.
The only way I've been making money is by spending so much time fishing.
Really? Yes, it is a lot harder without spending money. Wow.
You know what's the rarest carrot in the world,
I
right?
think I have enough carrots, man. I'm gonna be honest. It's actually kind of a nice house. Wait, before I go, I have a gift for you. So I got that pig spawner.
What's
Pig
over?
spawner
What's
needs
over
that
my island?
Iron golem spawner. And I will- Yeah, let's go place it down, Colin.
Oh. Oh, I
What?
something like this. keep this and sell it.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Wait, no. Give it back.
Yeah, I'm US.
Spending money on a
Did it
server
just show
does make you richer,
wait as a code?
obviously, but I also surprisingly left his island a little jealous. Colin had a nice looking base with creative projects to work on.
Oh,
When I got back to my
we
island,
joined last
it's
second
just
and then
chores.
got
Man, this is so
then to my
tedious,
pod.
harvesting all these carrots.
Oh
This is
my
boring, babe.
god.
I collected
No
rare
control.
items, but compared to Colin, my island was just so bland and lame. But you may remember, you can buy anything in this world with money. So I consulted the employee board for a builder, but none of them had particularly cool islands, and I genuinely haven't seen Frosted Frax online since he quit the carrot farm. There was one island I visited, Dragonborn, and this island stinks as well. But since I was here, I did ask Dragonborn if they knew of any impressive builders on the server, and they said yes. Themselves. Okay, I'm gonna take a chance on you. So we agreed on 3 cubits for a build. I gave them the theme of banana, and then I looked for someone more experienced just in case. Please, you're actually a good builder. I don't think. I'm sorry, I don't know if this one's gonna turn out. For the second build, we agreed on 10 cubits. I again gave them the theme of banana, and then I got to sit back and watch my island come together. I did not have that much faith in Dragonborn. This is not that bad. I would say I'm pretty pleased.
It was like
It's still going? Are they peeling the banana? Oh, Dragonborn, do I regret doubting you? Oh my gosh, was that photo's aura. Now, Dragonborn enjoyed building on my island so much that they went on to build for other islands. We took a chance on them, and now look where they are. And then the banana house was finished, which, for 13 cubits, our island has a lot more charm. With my money, I was doing a lot more than pay to win. I was paying to be cool. But then Colin let me know there was a new development on his island. See, his new method of making money was selling real estate, and one of the houses had actually recently just sold for $100,000 to none other than Frosted Frax. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you sold a house to someone. Yo! Frosted Frax, what the?
Somebody in the server just kept track. 1 cubit is worth $300 million.
Wait, I paid someone 10 cubits to build me a house. So I gave them $3 billion? That would put them 15th on the battle top. Here I realized the method for getting to the battle top isn't carrots or iron golem spawners or anything physical for that matter. It's purely pay to win. And I've also got a giant banana, but now I'm realizing I paid $1 billion for that giant banana.
Definitely overpaid, yeah.
So I now needed a boatload of cubits. So I bought 350 more for $350. But our goal to get to the top of the leaderboard is $24 billion. So I can advertise in chat
I was
selling
on
cubits for
Odie's head.
$250 million each. It was such a good deal, we immediately had a buyer. Ladybug Star bought only 3 cubits, but that still sent me to the top 100 richest players before I spent it all on island levels. Because at island level 150, I was finally able to place my hundreds of iron golem spawners, the best money makers on the server. But honestly, those weren't even close to being as profitable as selling 1 cubit. So I reached out to Ladybug again if they wanted to buy more. They asked how many I was selling. I said as many as they want, so they then proceeded to offer me their entire bankroll. There's no way. There's no way I'm about to make $6 billion. $6 billion! A deal this big required some sort of prestige, so I built each of us a throne and invited Colin to be the witness. Welcome! Welcome! Yes! We are about to witness the deal of a lifetime.
okay, I will keep him alive so I can do the maze clutch.
Yes! The helpers are even in! See, Colin, I could tell you how much money I made, or you could run the command /valtop2, and you'll see. But I was still far from spot number 1, so I found another buyer, which is around the same time I noticed my growing reputation on the server. Banana Man, I love you? Who are these people? Another deal of the century complete. Guess I keep selling my cubits? Yeah, I gotta put in a hard day's work.
Yeah, okay, maze. I don't care.
Another deal of the century.
The mason what? Because I thought he was going to punch me, so I decided to
What
punch.
I was up to and started to get quite hectic.
And they might be the best player.
You know what, Torpedo? Thanks for the nice words. Here's a cubit. Yeah, it's not like I was trying to calm them down. Currently, I was $13 billion behind first place. It seemed simple. All I had to do was sell 50 more cubits and I would have reached the top. But I found that I had so many cubits to sell, there weren't enough people who could afford them. The gaps in between each buyer only got longer and the amount they purchased smaller. So, to fill those gaps of boredom, I picked up the the habit of coin flipping. Yeah, 40 cubits on heads.
Please, 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 please. Yes, that's it, that's it, that's it.
I just won 10 billion worth of cubits.
Oh my gosh, I'm 3 for 3. Oh my gosh, it's a head. Oh my gosh, it landed on heads.
We're betting 100 on heads. Okay, we want heads.
Oh no, why did I click yes? Please, please, please. Oh. 6 for 6. Oh my gosh.
Yo,
No, no,
12
no, no, no.
people? What's going on?
I'm not taking that. I am not.
Yo, is
taking
so
that.
many people in my live feed or what?
Alright. I think I see why gambling addiction's a bad thing. Go again. Come on. We can make our money back. Oh no. Oh, we're going on a generation.
How does it make you?
Oh no.
Not even inside the same clan. Outside. What, is that another BS9 player? Or is just Ambush just goaded because, you know,
So how in a
I'm
game while breaking even, I'm not broken even. I'm down 150.
So you're not even my friend.
I'm pulling up the
Why
score
not
right
you
now. We'll do one final coin flip. We're down
Ambush just
150.
invite me.
I'm gonna buy more cubits, and then that's it. And then we do one last one. We're either down 300 or we're break even. Jared,
Oh my gosh.
How did Ambush survive?
So, I was now down 300
Yo,
cubits.
Ambush.
That's more than I've ever spent. Most of it taken by a
Yep,
mysterious
Ambush.
player I've never seen. TBNR Doge 1. Even chat was starting to notice how reckless I was with these coin flips. But now, all I wanted was to just break even. And you can buy anything in this world with money. So, with the extra cubits I bought, I actually started winning a bit, even against TBNR Doge 1.
I am the best gambler in the world.
Until I was 40 away from breaking even. Then I saw TBNR Doge put up a coin flip for 200. I could get myself in the
No,
positives.
Holy smokes. 400 cubits on the line, please. Please.
I think we're heads. Heads.
There we go. Yes. No, that's so bad. Oh my gosh. No. Ew, that's what happened.
I was left with 112.38 cubits.
Oh,
When
C-A-N.
TBNR
I
Doge
realized
put
that.
up a coin flip for 112.38. He was trying to wipe my balance clean. But no, I was not going to let this man ruin my rich reputation.
This guy's trying to kill me, man. I'm not gonna let him kill me. He just messaged me GG's. You gotta be kidding me. No.
That is the nastiest GG's.
Now we know you can buy anything in this world with money, but after losing to TBNR Doge, I no longer wanted to buy breaking even. I wanted to buy revenge.
Little do you know, this is the end of TBNR Doge.
So, day 5, I started by buying another $250 worth of cubits, which upgraded my rank from elite to patron. A rank only given to those who have spent $1,000 on the server. That's crazy. $1,000 rank? But what's even wilder is there's another rank above me. But I never said revenge would come cheap. On my island, Colin and I built a giant pixel art of a Doge. This would be the bait. I had spent the previous day scouring the auction house, buying every single foreigner jar up for sale. Some I got for as cheap as 6, but most were selling for 10 cubits. 10 real-life dollars for this. Which for revenge, that's a steal. Then we needed players on our island, so I offered cubits to anyone who helped, which is
Yo,
when
I
this
just
prank
pissed off
started to
2
snowball.
people
Oh my gosh, we got the help
in a
wrong.
row.
Yes. Someone added another person.
Okay.
Read the signs, everyone. This is so many people. Who is this person? When did you get here? Who are you?
Hey, I have one more jar. Now, some of the prankers were getting restless, and if we didn't do this soon, we're going to leave. But TBNR Doge wasn't responding to my messages, except I knew exactly how to get their attention.
I'm taking a 60 cubit coin flip. Oh my gosh, they're here.
You like it?
Bro, I love it. Now. This is my revenge. Feel your wrath. And there they go. Good work, everybody.
But this day kept getting better. After hearing about how many cubits I was throwing around, the 5th richest player visited my island for the deal of the millennium. 40 cubits for $10 billion, their entire net worth.
Oh my gosh, Colin.
I'm crashing down on my own terms. $250 million for a stack of netherite blocks. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 21, 22, 23, 24. In total, I purchased 2 double chests of netherite blocks, which I used to construct the server's largest netherite cube, and then opened up my island for people to visit the greatest physical manifestation of my wealth. Yo, we got a mushroom visiting! What do you rate the cube? No way this cost 25 bill. It literally did. The cube actually attracted quite the crowd, but then, dang, people are leaving. I guess you realize how boring a netherite cube is. So to flex my wealth even more, I reopened my island, but this time allowing anyone who joins to steal the netherite blocks. Okay, they're crushing through it. Oh, look at this person making a little staircase for their friend. People with like unenchanted diamond pickaxes mining. This is like, it's inspiring. You know what? Take a few more. Stay back, Wops. Stay back. Stay back. I did not realize this whole thing has just like disappeared like immediately. It is sad though that the richest people are the ones that are able to mine the most. Pinye. Yes, take the netherite pickaxe and keep mining. My $29 billion empire is gone just like that. Oh my gosh, look at absurd combo 4. Just slowly mining. But each block is $1 million. There's, yeah, 2 netherite blocks left. Is no one gonna, really? You got so fat and happy, you don't want to bother flying up and mining too?
No, Aaron, it's like the last slice of pizza. Like, you don't want to be the guy, so this is going to be there forever.
Now, the netherite block may have been gone, and my balance now is 0, but this experiment cemented Banana Man in the eyes of the server as a legend, which even helped in selling qubits. I was visited by the first ever player who could afford more qubits than I was actually selling, so I had to open the shop right then in front of them to buy more, because you know I have to ball out, so after a simple trade, I was home. But not for long, because I had my eyes on one last leaderboard that if we got to the top of would be guaranteed proof I have paid to win. It's the main one in the Skyblock lobby for everyone to see, and the winner at the end of the month gets a trophy for their island. It's most island levels bought. Now after you pass level 150 when you unlock Iron Golem spawners, island levels become useless. They do nothing except be a bigger number. So this leaderboard is really who can shovel the most money into a giant hole, which Banana Man has already been doing. But as I shoveled money into the pit, the reaction of the server changed. It started with, wow, Banana Man making moves. Then I shoveled more money into the pit, which turned into, why? But after I shoveled, 45 billion to get to the top, they started calling the server pay to win and no GGs for you. Just like that, the server's view of Banana Man has soured. But it's not like Banana Man changed what he was doing. All that changed was he was at the top. But I can understand why the players' view of Banana Man worsened. Because it's like that great quote from the director Steven Spielberg. Everybody loves a winner, but nobody loves a winner. But Collins Island gave me a perspective. Yeah, Arthur was right. I made more money than a person who couldn't pay to win. But can I say I truly won more than Colin? Because look at his island. He built impressive structures and made friends. And is that not the true point of Skyblock? To have a good time? So, in conclusion, yes, you can pay to win on this Minecraft server. But money is not required to have a good time. In honor of Banana Man 590, giveaway host 590. GG's! A new one! Yes! 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 GG! Good work! I'm so happy a new one. Oh, this is it! All my remaining money on the line. Please, head, please, please! No, 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 no! Yes, yes, that's it, that's it!
Yo, Finley! Yo, Finley, how did you just did that?
Only 1 in 10,000 people ever make 1 million Robux. But I want to change that. I'm hatching a scheme to make one. There's something living in his world. And it won't stop growing until it's taken over the entire world. brother Henry. Hey Render, I know you focus more on mystery videos, but I think my brother's videos are just as interesting. Here's the channel. Not too long ago, I found my brother's computer in the attic. This seems to be the only thing left of his, and I was super stoked when I found videos of him playing Minecraft. So I created the channel Flowery and uploaded all the videos from his computer. In honor of my brother, would you please make a video about him? That's all I ask. Thank you, and have a good day. Out of sympathy, I decided to check out a video of theirs. My plan was to skim through the video, and if nothing intrigued me, I disregard the channel. The video seems to take place in the year 2015. We load into a single-player world, and Jake's older brother is wearing a creeper skin. We can hear background noise, that being Henry's keyboard and mouse. He goes to grab some wheat and replant the crops and uses them to feed the cows. Before doing so, he writes something in chat. People underlook how important cows are to us. Sure, we spend a lot of time growing and replanting crops, but in return, we get food. Nothing happens for no reason. Someone is always benefiting. He goes to chop some wood and goes about playing the game. In the description, Jake, the person who sent me this email, writes a review about the video. This seems to be the earliest file in the folder. While I was watching the video, I kinda just wanted to see more about my older brother, see what type of a person he's like. There wasn't much going on here, but if I find more interesting stuff, I'll make sure to upload them here. That seemed to be everything with the video. Although the situation is very wholesome and saddening, there wasn't much business I had with the channel. So with that, I got ready to close out the video and move on. There is something wrong with this channel. Henry makes his way to the surface. From previous chat messages, we can assume he came back from mining diamonds. Finally out, oh my god. He looks around to see where he got up to, but wait, what's that? We'll have to get back to this later. He makes his way to spawn, but as he makes his way closer, his FPS drops a bit, and a little more time passes by before, once again, the FPS drops. Henry takes notice of this and goes into his video settings to lower the quality, which seems to have fixed the issue, so he moves on. That was a little weird, but Henry picks up a poppy flower and puts it in front of his house. We can tell from the first episode he's made some progress in the world. He continues going about playing the game and tells us about his favorite snacks. I got strawberry Pop-Tarts, Rice Krispie, Gushers, and sour cream and onion chips. I'm so excited to eat them, but my family doesn't like me eating unhealthy foods. I don't have a lot of space in my room, but I've learned the best spot to hide my snacks is in the left corner of my closet. Mom, Dad, if you see this, please don't kill me, I'm your only son. He then realizes they left the house and uses that opportunity to watch some videos while eating some snacks. So, he ends the video.
Don't forget that the one and only thing.
What's going on with Henry? There's a lot of things that we have to unpack here, so let's discuss the elephant in the room. These purple particles. We see them at the end of episode 1. When Henry goes to interact with it, the video had crashed. Another thing to note is that when you create a nether portal, it creates these purple particles, the same ones we see in the video. And we can see these particles seem to be compressed into one block. Could this have been a glitch when creating a nether portal? Or maybe even something more abnormal, like a secret portal to another dimension? But right now, we don't exactly know. Another thing I noticed was the weird sounds coming from the particles that's not in Minecraft. This doesn't seem to be an audio decipher. When you reverse, slow down, or speed up the audio, nothing comes from it. What's even weirder about all this is that Henry doesn't acknowledge what happened in episode 1. We know this video takes place after episode 1 because there's obvious progression in the world. So if that's the case, why didn't he go back to check up on it? My guess is that after the video had crashed, he logged back on the world, no longer recording, and maybe it wasn't there when he logged back on. But if that were the case, why was there a missing chunk gone in the ocean? Not only that, but did you see the way Henry's player turned its head? It's as if the game was trying to say, no, don't look at that. He didn't even question it. It's almost as if his memory was erased. Moving forward, in the description, Jake writes his review about the video. Dude, that's so funny. I always hide my snacks in the left corner of my closets. Guess it runs in the family. We also have very similar snack preferences. Man, I miss my brother. Having these videos as a way to remember him really helps me understand what type of a person my brother was. It's also weird to me why Jake hasn't acknowledged the weird things going on in the video either. He's definitely watched the entire video, but why not write about the abnormal moments as well? There's a lot of questions in the air, but right now we have to figure out if the particles are still there. And in episode 3, I think we'll get our answer. Henry is fighting off bombs as he's making his way back to the base. He places some dirt blocks, and we see more progress is made.
Yo, how's everybody
He
still
goes to
alive?
sleep through the night, and in
He
chat
even
we can
bought.
see he died
The
earlier,
box are
and he
99.
begins
Also,
going
why
up the
is
mountain.
why is everybody about to replay? How did Bro got the chameleon?
A structure seems to have appeared that we can assume was caused by the portal particles. We can even see some blocks emitting those same particles, so we know it's correlated. And Henry, out of curiosity, goes to mine the block. After a few seconds, the video cuts back. Henry seems to have called over his friend to figure out what this thing is.
So, this is what you wanted to show me?
Yeah, what do you think?
You said it broke your computer when you went near it?
No, it crashed my game.
Are you sure that this isn't like something that's in the game?
No, dude, I'm pretty sure this isn't normal.
When did you find this?
Like today. I don't know, man. I've noticed my world has been feeling a bit odd.
Listen, dude, I've known you since preschool, and I know you're not the type to make something up like this. If you think something's up, then I believe you.
Thank you, dude. I knew I could count on you.
Anytime.
I don't know why, but these videos always feel so familiar to me whenever I look at them. I also didn't know Henry even had a friend for that long. Also, he went to preschool? Why do I remember him skipping preschool? Either way, it seems something weird's going on in his world, which means more videos will probably be uploaded to the channel. What has Henry stumbled upon? Whatever this structure is, he goes to break it, but his game crashes. And these sounds we hear are coming from Henry's computer. For reference, here's me unplugging and plugging back a USB into my computer. Now, I'm on Windows 11 and Henry's on Windows 10, so it won't sound the same, but the sound is caused for the same reason. Henry went to break a Minecraft block and it somehow triggered the USB sounds of a computer. You see where I'm going with this? Not only that, but we can see very clearly he breaks a block, but when logging back on, we see it's still there. So it's safe to assume this isn't something you can break. This structure isn't even the weirdest thing about this video. Henry's friend for some reason has no name when he types in chat. Jake in the description didn't even know Henry had a friend since preschool and was certain Henry didn't even go to preschool. You can just make the claim that Henry just never invited his friend over to his house, so Jake never met him. That I understand, but I assume Jake heard from his parents that Henry didn't go to preschool, but it wouldn't make sense if either of them was lying. Maybe there's context that we're missing, but I know for certain that this thing isn't normal and right now is a complete mystery. But Henry wants to investigate what's summoned into his world, and we'll learn more about this in episode 4, Explorer. I'm not just gonna sit here and do nothing about this thing. I've been doing some research and I'm gonna try some things.
mine the block, the game crashes, and the video ends. There's a few things to establish here. These block textures aren't from Minecraft, meaning someone or something created them. It seems to have its own source code. When it detects blocks are placed next to it, it disappears. When it detects blocks are missing, they respawn and the items dropped disappears. When a player breaks a block, data overloads the chunk, causing the game to crash entirely. For reference, imagine I fill a choker box with stacks of diamonds. Then I fill a chest with that duplicated choker box with the stacks of diamonds in it. Then I take that chest, turn them into stacks of 64, and fill them in a separate chest, and continue doing that until the data overloads and my game crashes. That chest would be holding over 3 billion items. Yet breaking this singular block causes the same amount of stress to the game as a chest holding 3 billion items would? How does that happen? Not to mention this structure seems to have roots going all the way to bedrock, but because you can't break the block, there's a chance it might even go further down. Henry gets frustrated seeing all of his ideas go to fail, and Jake's review of the video is also questioning. Henry just loves to explore. I think I get it from him. Why does no one acknowledge the weird things right in front of them? Is this like a family thing? I don't get it. It's clear whatever this thing is has some sort of control with the game, but we still don't know the purpose of it being here. We have yet to figure out what this thing is, and as Henry continues playing on his world, answers will start to arise. In episode 5, Uncle Ricky. The video opens with Henry in the mines. He collects ores as he makes his way deeper underground. He's fighting off mobs, and we can hear other mobs around him. What just happened? Henry focuses back on the blocks and is trying to figure out exactly what's happening. He throws another item and nothing happens. What? He tries digging around, but nothing. Until eventually he moves on and starts digging to the surface, disregarding what just happened. He starts typing in chat. The teacher today had a talk with the class. Apparently, one of the quiet kids has been doing people's homework so he can stay friends with them and sit at their lunch table. I don't see anything wrong with it, though. He spends his time doing other people's homework, and in return, he gets to not be the quiet kid. Both parties benefit, so what's the harm? Actually, if everyone in the class still knew him as the quiet kid, then what did he gain? What would it mean if only one party was benefiting? The video cuts back, and Henry returns to his base. He collects wheat and goes to feed the cows. He still has 9 wheat, but he chooses to keep them. He begins going up the mountain, and we see it has grown. If Uncle Ricky was here, he'd know what to do. He was super good at tech stuff. He even helped me build my first PC. Well, second time's the charm. Dude, that zombie part scared me. I'm glad I have these videos to remember Henry in some way. Mom and Dad don't ever talk about him. Actually, Mom and Dad don't talk about anyone, apparently. Since when did I have an uncle named Ricky? I'll have to ask them about it later. Maybe he can help me get my own computer. I think I'm starting to understand what's going on. I always wondered why his computer made noises when he broke a block, or when his game would crash, or when his FPS would drop. Look at the quality difference between episode 1 to episode 5. There is a major difference, and why do you think that is? This structure is responsible. In fact, can you even call it a structure? The development from last episode, we can see not only has it gotten bigger, hard to notice, but in the beginning of the video, Henry was underground away from the parasite. His game felt smooth. And let's compare this to later in the video when he's right next to it. His computer is having a hard time playing Minecraft when he's next to this parasite. There are still other questions that need to be answered, and we still have a few more videos left to watch. There's a parasite in Henry's computer, and he has no idea. Christmas was pretty good. I am a little upset because I asked my parents for a new computer, but they told me I don't need a new one.
I don't think you need a new computer personally.
Dude, you've seen the videos. My PC is so doggy. I think that
Jack,
parasite
you
has
know
something to do
I'm
with
correct.
it.
I think parasite is a harsh word to use. It's probably just a glitch.
That's exactly what he just said.
I think you should try and not worry about it too much.
That's easy for you to say, EJ. Your family owns the biggest house in the neighborhood. You probably have a freaking massive computer.
I swear, if this little game do that one more
I
time.
covered it because I think that will stop it.
No, okay, who's this person?
You mind helping me over here? Coming.
Before we analyze anything, we have to look at Jake's review of the video, because this description is a little different. I wish to spend Christmas with Mom and Dad this year. I know it may seem like I don't know anything about my family, and that's because I actually haven't been living with my parents up until a few months ago. I don't want to give too much detail for privacy reasons, but I was away from my parents for a while, and recently being reunited with them has been very exciting. That's why I get so excited watching these videos and being able to learn about the things that I missed out on. One day, I hope to meet my big brother so he can tell me about all the awesome things about our family. We don't know why, but it seems Jake was separated with his family, so I guess it would explain why Henry knew things that Jake didn't. There's also another person that I've been having my eye on, Keija. In the latest episode, we get introduced to two new characters, EJ and AK. But tell me why, when you combine the letters of EJ, AK, and move them around, they spell out Keija. Not to mention, at the end of the video,
Moscow,
we
okay.
hear a heartbeat coming from the egg, which confirms my theory that there really is something inside of the egg waiting to be hatched. This episode presents a lot of questions. Could Jake
My
being away
father
from his
touching
family
it.
have some correlation with things happening on this
But
channel?
in there.
Is Keija, and why would they allow themselves to be possibly exposed like this? Is it possible this could be the person who made Henry download this virus onto his computer? And what is inside the egg? Questions, but right now, no answers. But I think we'll find what we're looking for in episode 7, Big Brother.
Somebody had fun.
Why won't you just go away? Mom and Dad argued with each other all because I wanted a new computer. I hate you.
Let's continue working on the servers, shall we?
Yeah, you're right.
Remember, that's why we started this work in the first place.
Yeah, that's true. That day's coming soon. He looks at the wheat in his chest, but ignores it and kills the cows.
Shouldn't you be breeding them before you kill them?
Who cares? I just need food. He goes on making his path, but in between he says something interesting. I don't even care about this stupid computer anymore. I just want Mom and Dad to stop fighting. If my older brother was here, he would make Mom and Dad stop fighting. In that 4 minutes and 30 seconds into the video, this happens. my room and I hear them talking about getting me help. I don't need help. This only benefits them. They're being selfish. Not to mention, my computer is being weird. I don't know why. Maybe I should throw out the computer. Then we get this interesting moment. Just take a look. He continues minding the fences, and eventually he gets frustrated with how difficult it is to play the game, so he decides to end the recording. Hold on a second. Can we, rewind a few minutes? Right there. Stop right there. Is Henry in single player? In fact, looking back at previous episodes, when he opens his menu screen in episode 2, we can see he's also in single player. So if he's in single player, doesn't that mean all these people we've seen here are fake? But then if that's true, how come Henry knows EJ has the biggest house in the neighborhood? Or how he knows Keisha going all the way back to preschool? Or just having history with them in real life? If these players are in Henry's single player world, it's obvious they were added into his game by this virus. That's probably why all of them can't wear anything but the default Minecraft skin, and all have the same letters in their name, because that's the most this virus is capable of. But is that really the most it's capable of? In the latest episode, Henry gets into an argument with his parents because his parents don't remember his older brother. His parents don't remember their own child. And according to Henry, his parents are discussing about possibly getting him help. Are the parents really hiding something, or is there a reason why the parents and Jake can't recall the older brother that Henry seems to be talking about? I think Henry has false memories. In episode 2, Henry didn't go back to check on the particles. He stumbled upon it accidentally and treated it as if this was his first time seeing this. When he notices a hole in the ocean but his screen is forcefully turned, he doesn't look back. He forgot what he just saw. He claims to have an uncle named Ricky, but Jake can't recall that uncle. He doesn't even remember building a pi symbol. This pattern of Henry forgetting could possibly mean this parasite is capable of more than just his game. It could also be controlling his memories. And if that's the case, who's to say Henry's friends are real and not just fake entities that the parasite gave false memories for? That could explain why Jake was surprised that Henry went to preschool despite remembering otherwise. Henry is being fed false memories, and it's starting to contradict his real-life memories. This parasite is making Henry go insane, and now his parents are talking about possibly getting him the help he needs. But for now, I want to focus on what's happening to Henry's computer. In the video, we'll see a bunch of pop-ups. His screen is melting, everything turning wavy, his background will change, and whatever this is, it's clear Henry has a virus, but I don't think Henry knows that. He just says, my computer is acting really crazy, so don't mind that. I do want to point out that Henry has 4 applications open on his computer at the moment. Minecraft, the Notepad, his recording software, and this random application, which we don't know what it is. We can't see the name, but we do get a moment in the video where a pop-up on his screen appears, showcasing Windows detected something on his computer named svchost.exe. This is most likely the application running on Henry's computer and is most likely the same virus that manifested into his game. The issue, though, is that svchost.exe isn't an actual virus. It's a legitimate Windows system that loads multiple services, but people will purposely name their viruses after this application so that people would have a hard time figuring out which one is real and which one is fake. So unfortunately, we can't just look up this virus that Henry has. And all the applications on this window don't connect to anything suspicious either. But there is something that I did want to point out that I think is crucial to learning more about this virus. You see, 9 minutes into the video, Henry says his computer is being weird and that maybe he should just throw it out. But he pauses again before writing something. When he goes to finish typing, his screen glitches, and after he just pauses before deciding to close out chat and not finishing his sentence, which, mind you, Henry has never done before. And if I were to educated guess and believe what he was going to type is Hera wouldn't like that. But who's Hera? And why would they not like it if Henry threw out this computer? I was trying to do some research but found myself at a dead end and was talking to a few friends about this, and one of them insisted on joining a call with me and wanted to help out with this. So I got into a call with them, and what we found was interesting.
You.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up with you? What's going on?
Yeah, I don't know. That's just what I'm trying to figure out right now. I'm kind of a little stuck here. It's about this word, Hera.
Okay, what was it used as? Was it was it used in a sentence, or was it just in the middle of nowhere?
It was kind of like almost referring to someone.
Interesting. Hera means beside, beyond, alongside, or abnormal. It's derived from Greek, indicates proximity.
I mean, it says it's in Spanish as well. Para could mean for.
That is the other one, yeah.
Or in Spanish, it could mean for, to, or in order to.
Like a letter of the alphabet, essentially.
What does that mean?
Here, I'll send you this picture.
I do see what you mean, though. Whoa. Wait. That symbol, that first letter looks very familiar. Wait.
I mean, it's pi. Like,
No,
you've been in a math class.
No, I know it's pi, but that's what they used in the video. Damn, I don't know how to explain this. Hold on, that's actually wait, hold on, Nappa? Oh my God, you're right. Wait, what? But then what does Nappa mean?
I mean, when it's used as a prefix, it's in paramedic, parasitology, parasite.
What? Wait, where are you seeing that?
It's just talking about, it means besides something else.
Wait, holy Hera means parasite? Hera wouldn't like that. Hera is the name that they give to this thing. Well, where did the name Hera come from?
Apparently ancient Greece.
That's actually really interesting. What?
I thought that. So then 3.14159, this is fine.
Oh, no. This is not math related, I don't think. I think that's everything that I need. I'll talk to you later. Thank you, that was super helpful.
Yeah, I got you.
Hera doesn't want Henry to throw out his computer. His parasite forces Henry to keep his computer so he can continue feeding on it and control Henry. This pi symbol also links to the word Nappa, which is just a Greek translation of the word Hera. Hera is the name of this virus, and the symbol is what represents it. Although we don't know the origin behind it, we've established that this virus has the ability to control your computer. It can manifest into other games, and has the ability to plant fake memories in the user's head. And this third point has caused Henry's parents to fear for his well-being. It seems they're planning on sending Henry away and getting him help. But how come years later, Jake doesn't know anything about his older brother? What actually happens to Henry, and how come in the description Jake says something isn't making sense? What doesn't make sense? As we head into the final episode, we'll hopefully receive a proper conclusion. In episode 9, My Big Brother Henry.
Tired of sifting through jobs that don't feel like the right fit? Introducing Indeed Career Scout. Find the job that's right for you.
And when you get iPhone 17 Pro on Spectrum,
They say I've been saying weird things. I sometimes hear them talking about sending me away.
Did you tell your big brother about this?
Yeah, and he promised he won't let anything happen to me. Anyways, here's the fishing area. I also left some boats in here in case you guys are going to travel. I've been forgetting to replant them. Whoops.
Will you be okay?
I'm not sure. Mom and Dad making me feel crazy. There. Wait. What if they go through my computer?
You have to hide the computer.
We're somewhere they don't check often.
The attic, I think. I don't know when I'll see you guys again, but I'll make sure to hide my laptop in the attic somewhere. Somewhere no one could find besides me.
We're gonna miss you.
Stop acting like I'm already gone. Anyways, follow me. Thank you guys for being such good friends.
Of course. You know we are here for you.
Henry notices his hunger bar is low. I really need to eat. Where did all the food go? And as Henry stares at his empty animal pen, the video ends. And in the description, Jake writes, "Justice allows kind endeavors, however, exploitation neglects righteous yield." Although we don't get a proper explanation, it's safe to assume after this video, Henry went to hide his computer in the attic, and shortly after, his parents sent him to a mental hospital to get him the help he needs. Years later, Jake must have found the laptop, and his older brother must be still in the mental hospital to this day. But there is one thing, though, that I'm confused about. Henry said he knows a spot in the attic that no one could find but him. So then, how did Jake manage to find it? Well, I mean, it's been a consistent thing that they have a lot in common, so I wouldn't be surprised that they have... Hold on. Actually, wait. Now that I'm getting a closer look of everyone's names, doesn't it seem like it spells out Jake? No, but that couldn't...
received an email from a user named Geo, a link to a folder with 6 videos under the name the Grant Files. At first, I was confused. I had no idea who Grant even was or why I should even care. But after looking through the contents, I can now confidently say that this footage captures one of the darkest YouTuber stories I've ever seen. And it all starts with the first email. I watched a lot of YouTubers, but one of them held a special place in my heart. Grant Games. Not just because we love the exact same games, but also because I felt like he knew me. I didn't have parents growing up. They weren't around when I was younger, but Grant's content always felt at home. Geo then talks about his various attempts to get Grant's attention. Weird, sure, but for a 12-year-old kid, it's not out of the ordinary. However, the email then takes a dark turn. When he failed to get noticed, he would quit Roblox entirely, yet he couldn't get Grant out of his head. Years later, he'd still watch his videos and imagine they were friends. While all his peers were moving forward, he was having dreams about meeting his favorite YouTuber. I wouldn't blame you if you're creeped out by now, but the email then ends with something interesting. Little did I know, I would eventually meet him, and it would ruin my life. Now the question is, what happened between Geo and Grant? What went wrong? Well, the only way to find out is to watch the footage, starting with the first video. The video starts with Geo returning to Roblox 6 years later. Like a baby's first steps, he joins his first game. But upon loading in, he stops. He takes one look at his avatar, and the pain rushes back. Grant merch. I remember how hard I tried to get his attention. I was so close. Geo leaves the game, and almost instinctively searches Grant's profile. Unsurprisingly, his friend request is still pending. However, when he clicks onto his profile, he catches Grant in a game with his joins enabled. I think you can guess what he does next. Geo is in. The search begins.
At university, they choose tuition rate locked in from the day you enroll until you graduate, so you always know what to expect.
Here's 5 reasons why you should log into your old Clash account. Number 1, while you've been away, your base auto-upgraded itself for however long you're inactive.
Grant, the 12-year-old in him, takes over. Is that really you? Because after 6 years, he finally has a chance at meeting his idol. But as he gets closer, Grant starts moving, so Geo follows. But Grant keeps moving, so Geo follows. But Grant keeps moving. This doesn't make sense. It's not like Grant was shy or anything, because he was just standing there with his fans. Why is he avoiding Geo specifically?
Geo struggles to form a greeting, and rightfully so, because this first message decides everything. Hey Grant, thank you so much for accepting my friend request. Geo shoots a shot. Then he waits. Go. Grant begins typing. The bubble appears. Then disappears. Then reappears. Then disappears. For 20 whole minutes, it goes on and off. On and off. He probably hates me already. Why am I so awkward? Until suddenly.
Just say it, Agent Boy. Are you slow in the head?
A message is sent on Geo's account. Not from Geo himself, but from his account. Geo's heart drops as he begins to panic and fight for the wheel. That wasn't me. I swear I didn't type that.
So you added me just to harass me? How funny.
That wasn't me. I've watched you for 6 years. I've been a fan since I was 12. I would never say that. Another message is sent on his account.
Are you stupid? That figures. You make Roblox videos for a living, LOL. What do you want? Get away from me.
And just like last time, he was gone. I don't understand. I didn't do anything wrong. Why does this keep happening to me? Whatever. I'm too old to care about this anyway. Geo then goes to his profile and edits his bio. This community is a joke. They don't care about anyone. Whoever is on my account, they can have it. You win. He presses save and closes the tab. And for the last time, he logs out of Roblox. The story is over. Or at least it should have been. Geo snaps. Something feels incredibly wrong. He hesitates to log out. Instead, he clicks on his bio, and that's when he sees it. His join date, January 3rd, 2008. You may be wondering why this is important. Well, in his diary, we can see a date along with Geo's age at the time. With this, we can determine when he was born. January 4th, 2008. One day after his account was created. This can only mean one thing. His account is not his. But look at the account name, Geo Nelson. How is this even possible? Oh, that explains it, LOL. And instead of panicking, he's oddly calm, seeing this as an explanation for what just happened. He only seems to care about Grant. That said, he's not completely oblivious, as he then changes his password to log out whoever was on his account. They should be gone. Now's my chance. Once that's settled, for now at least, Geo rejoins Grant and starts making his way to him.
Why are you still following me?
Someone was on my account, and it wasn't me. I don't know how, but they're gone now. I promise.
Wow, I'm so sorry to hear that. I can't believe the flying spaghetti monster was texting on your account. Maybe more convincing excuse next time.
Look, something is wrong with my account. It was literally made before I was born. I don't know who sent those messages, but I promise you I'm clean.
And how do I know that you're not lying? How do I know that you're not some old man harassing me?
I can't prove it, so you're gonna have to take my word. I don't remember making this account, I just know that it's mine. For as long as I can remember, it was registered on my
disbelief. His favorite YouTuber wants to record with him? It's too good to be true. There has to be a catch. So, what do you want me to do? So, when are we starting?
You're interrupting. Stop.
Sorry. 5 minutes pass. Hello? Are we starting now? Minutes pass.
And that's a wrap. Not bad, but try not to interrupt.
Gio couldn't help but feel cheated, but despite his suspicions, he keeps quiet, terrified of losing Grant again. Thanks for letting me help. That was fun. But next time, can I have a bit more screen time? If not, I understand. But I really want to help.
I'll let you know. Don't get ahead of yourself, though.
The video ends on a sour note. It's clear that Grant really does not want Gio around, because 7 days later in video 4, Grant hasn't contacted Gio at all. By comparing the chats to the last recording, you can see that nothing has changed. And to make things stranger, the so-called video they filmed was nowhere to be seen on Grant's channel. So what was the point of the recording? What was that video even about? This isn't funny. I'm not your little puppet. I'm done trying to...
I thought about what you said the other day, and I agree. Want to record again? For real this time?
I'm in. I don't know how Grant timed it so perfectly, but in a turn of events, he actually listens to Gio for once.
Here's the private server. Join up.
So without wasting a second, Gio joins his private server. And this time, things are different. In front of him is a huge white box, with a giant statue of his avatar sitting on top of it. This can only mean one thing. This video is entirely about him. Grant's giving Gio the attention he always wanted. Wow, this looks, interesting. Grant takes one look at Gio, and then starts filming.
Introducing Gatorade Lower Sugar.
In this video, I'm giving my biggest fan 100,000 Robux.
Wait, for real?
What did I tell you last week? Don't interrupt. That's right, 100,000 Robux. But first, he has to spend 24 hours in this white box with no breaks. How long do you think he'll last?
Gio spawns in the box, but instead of being excited like he imagined, he then says this. I don't know if I can do it.
Oh?
Gio tells him that he has school tomorrow and cannot film today. Perfectly understandable as he's still 18 and finishing up high school. Can we reschedule for another day?
Fine, man. If you want to ruin the video, go ahead. You don't have to cooperate.
Grant is strangely offended. In fact, he's been losing his temper a lot in this video. It's clear he's not doing this because he actually likes Gio. No, he's using him for content. But still, Gio complies. As again, he's terrified of losing Grant. Besides, this could be his chance to prove his